when I first started, when I turned professional, I still boxed a bit like an amateur. You know what I'm saying? Then, like, as time went along, and I went to Brian Lawrence, he more like showed me the way how because before I used to waste a lot of energy and like be bouncing and throwing 101 punches, and you know that type of thing. And I used to gas out a lot in the end because I'm throwing too much. I'm working at a higher rate. You know what I mean? So as time went along, I started understanding the professional side of boxing. Then after that, it's like the fact that I was around professionals, I started, you know, slowing down, knowing how, you know what I mean?
Acting professionally.
Yeah, the experience of it, I picked it up.
Great.
Besides that,
I mean, my style was more as a pressure fighter. I just, you know, put my opponent. They used to know me as God's hand, as an amateur. So I mean, that many far. If God catch you, you're out, gone. Good night.
God's hand.
So I used to be a pressure fighter, strong. Strong. I was using my strength, not technique, just strength. You know, coming there with a straight right hand, no jabs. I mean, I used to more aggressive fighter, and obviously when I turned professional, that's when it started changing. I mean, actually when I met one of the amateur coach, Paolo, he's a very technical fighter. He taught me a lot of techniques and, you know, to pace myself, use more bit of skills, and then that's when it started changing. When I met Brian, when I turned professional, it was another level. So because obviously he's professional, slow me down a bit, you know, start thinking. Always tell me boxing is here, is in your brain. So you're thinking. Yeah. So now I'm a smart fighter. I'm a thinking fighter. You know, I take my time, break down my opponent, then pow, knock them out. Yeah, God's hand. But however, now I'm known as the eagle.
Gift. Boxing, a lot of people don't realize. A lot of fighters come square one. But you see the side technique. Always stick to your side. Jab, jab, jab. You see that? You jab. You see that? Instant reply. Every reaction has a reaction. It's just like.
Yeah, and also the other thing is like when you say you gotta stand on your side. As an amateur, I used to be like that. Yeah, when you stand like that,
you're square on.
You know what I'm saying? You're square on, and you get caught right. You eat the jab all night. Like that. So that's why you gotta put your right hand there. You gotta put your right hand there to catch your jab. So if you throw your jab, you see I can catch his jab. If my hand is there, I'll be eating the jab all night. So I have to put my hand
As
right
you can see, if you were square on,
for a square like that,
he's coming at you as an open target.
That's right.
But when you're like this, you're literally by your side. Slip a shot, slip, slip, that type of thing. So it's that type.
So were you a body puncher or counter puncher? Is that how you'd fight? Or?
Mainly body puncher. You know, like it's like every action has a reaction in boxing. So in other words, if you throw a left hook, I can hit you there as well.
If I got the body,
I'll hit you there.
You could come up.
Uppercut. Every action in boxing. A lot of fighters don't work on the reaction. Some people would absorb a punch until they get the chance to hit you. But always, I can't like every action has a reaction. Touch me there, I'll touch you there. Touch me there, I'll touch you there. Touch me there, I'll touch you there. That sort of thing. That is the technique of boxing. You do it on the pads a lot. You practice boxing
on the pads.
Is a repetitive. It's a repetitive thing.
Yeah.
Where like everything you do, you practice it over and over until you're black and blue.
Then it just becomes, you don't have to think about it. The more you do it, is the more it just becomes second nature.
That's it.
You know, and there's not a magic pill. It's just repetition.
Yes, repetitive.
So what are you thinking about in a fight in an actual fight? Because that's then the other level, like tactically. And
Yeah, it's the same thing again, whereas you like basically overkill. You do something over and over and over that it's never ever shocks you when something happens. That's just boxing.
I mean, in the fight, obviously, I'll be looking for opening, you know, thinking, always got to think ahead of my opponent. You know, if I throw that jab, you know what I'm saying, what's he going to do? Thinking of his reaction, you know, be always one step ahead. And obviously, looking ways to break him down. You know what I'm saying? Make him think. Always make him guess what's coming next. Is it the right hand, left hook? So he doesn't know what's coming. And before he knows it comes, he's already down on the floor. Because the punch you don't see, that's what knocks out the opponent.
Always a punch you don't see that hurts you.
You know, it's a lot of things.
Sometimes.
You know, you could feint going down. I could feint my jab. I come up with a hook. You know, or I could throw a jab and finish the hook. You know, I could feint. I could feint to the body. Come with a right hand over the top. So it's, you know what I'm saying, it's a mind game. As I saying, 80% is mental, and 10% is the physical. Because you can find a guy who's physically strong, but is not smart mentally. And the guy who's smart mentally, outsmart the stronger and the bigger guy and win the fight.
That's the reason why Mayweather always beat Pacquiao.